It's Friday, September 13th. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat. On page one, for those of you hoping for lower interest rates, the best apparently yet to come if the Bank of Commerce has it right. CIBC Chief Economist Avery Schenfeld telling BNN Bloomberg that he's anticipating the Bank of Canada to lower its key lending rate by 50 basis points in both December and January. The Commerce convinced that by next June, the nation's trend-setting borrowing rate will settle at 2.25%. Regarding the labor situation at Air Canada, after calling on the feds to intervene in its dispute with pilots, the country's largest carrier is now warning that some of its operations involving vacation packages and cargo will begin to feel the impact of a possible strike starting today, Friday. The pilots expected to issue 72-hour strike notice on Sunday for a walkout on Wednesday. Thank you for choosing one of Canada's most listened to business podcasts, updated Monday through Friday and heard around the world on X and wherever you get your favorite podcasts, including Apple and Spotify. Canada's Business Beat. The more you listen, the more you know in only 2 minutes. There's going to be some grumbling about this one. Notice is going up that by the end of the year, free Wi-Fi won't be a thing at Toronto subway stations. The city's transit commission noting sharply lower use along with security, reliability, and cost concerns. Mounting penalties for Coastal GasLink is the company behind the pipeline moving natural gas from northeastern BC to the west coast, and the big LNG Canada plant at Kitimat has just been fined another $590,000 for environmental violations. The company's fine tally now topping $1.4 million. Carbon tax politics ahead of BC's October 19th election. Premier David Eby promising to end the carbon levy for consumers if the federal government will remove the legal requirement keeping the tax in place. And better news on the debt front. A Stats Canada update that you might have missed, finding that in the second quarter of this year, household debt was down to $1.76 for every dollar of disposable income from a high of $1.85 when the pandemic was still on fire back in 2021. And that will do it for your Friday. Thank you for listening. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat.